If you're within 5 or 10 years from retirement, I want you to hear this clearly. It's not just what the market returns, it's when those returns hit you. And there's a retirement villain that almost no one warns you about, and it's called sequence of returns risk. And that's what we're talking about today. You've worked hard, you've saved, you've done the responsible thing, but as retirement gets close, the decisions feel heavier because the consequences last longer. And I think the scariest part isn't, did I save enough? It's, what if this decision that looks fine today, what if later I realize that it changed my whole retirement? You see, that's why I'm so protective of my clients at this stage, because you shouldn't have to guess your way into retirement. So let me first tell you what sequence of returns is in just like normal everyday language. If the market drops early in retirement, right when you start taking money out of your accounts, you can do permanent damage to your portfolio, even if the market recovers later. So you can have the same investments, the same average return, but different timing can make all the difference. So I want to keep this simple. Let's say you retire and you have $1 million in your investment account and you need $50,000 a year from your investments to support your lifestyle. And in year one, guess what? The market is down 9%. So your $1 million is now $910,000. But you still need income, right? So you withdraw $50,000 out of your portfolio and now you're at $860,000. So then year two hits and the market is down again 11% this time. So now your $860 is down to $765,000. But you still need $50,000 again. You need your income, so you withdraw money out again, and now your account is worth $715,000. You went from $1 million to $715,000. And the market was down 20% over those 2 years, but your portfolio was actually down like 28%. Imagine how that would feel. Because here's what most people miss. The market can recover, but you could still not recover the portfolio because withdrawals in that downturn are going to permanently reduce what's left to bounce back. And a bad first few years can turn a good plan into a stressful plan fast. Most people hear this and think, okay, I just need a conservative portfolio. No, that's not going to help you, because retirement isn't just one risk. It's multiple risks happening at the same time, and they stack on top of each other. So sequence of returns, that's just one villain. One risk that we have to worry about. You also have income risk, right? Can your cash flow actually hold up and support you in retirement? You have tax risk. What are taxes going to do long term to the amount of money you're pulling out and how much you get to keep? What about healthcare and long-term care risk, right? As we get older, the cost of care going up. What if we need extended care? Inflation actually compounds all of these other risks. And yes, there's market risk, but not in isolation. That's why I'm invested well is not the same as I'm prepared for retirement. A portfolio is not a retirement plan. A retirement plan is a coordinated strategy, so you're not making decisions in the dark and just hoping they age well. And let me tell you why I care so much about this. Early in my adult life, I remember carrying this feeling like, hey, I'm making decisions about my financial world that matter, but I don't know that I know enough to really understand these decisions I'm making today and what are they going to cost me later. And that's the same weight I hear from people that as they get close to retirement, right? They're not looking for more noise. They're looking for clarity. They're looking for thoughtful decisions, not guesses. And that's how I see my job, is to be the guide who slows things down and helps you see what you might be missing. So you might be asking, okay, April, then how do I fight the sequence of return villain? Okay, it's not with a hot take, it's not with a prediction, it's with a thoughtful plan. A plan that includes things like having a paycheck strategy, so withdrawals aren't just random. You need a buffer for down market, so you're not forced to sell. We know the market's going to be down, we just don't know when, so we need to be prepared for that. tax planning so you're not leaking money out unnecessarily, and also risk coverage so that we don't have one health event that's going to destroy our plan. The goal is simple. Make sure that one bad season doesn't derail the whole retirement. Now, if you're interested in learning more, you want this full framework about how to prepare for these risks, I'm actually hosting a webinar later this month, and I'm going to go through 5 of the biggest financial risks you're going to face in retirement and how do you prepare for each one. We're going to be doing a deep dive into sequence of return risks so that this one risk doesn't derail your plan. If you'd like to sign up, you can click the link in the description box to sign up for future events. And don't forget to subscribe so you get access to our future videos on retirement planning. See you next time. Bye now.